What is going on, YouTube? This your boy Perfect Cell, and I'm back with a brand new playlist video. And this last playlist was pretty diverse, as you had the likes of G Herbo, Outkast, Prince, and even Rage Against the Machine. Now, I know it's been a minute since I made since my last playlist video, but guess what? I'm back up on it, and you know what else? I'm doing 2 back-to-back playlist videos. That means part 9 is coming right after this video, so stay tuned. So with no further ado, let's get into it. Okay, if y'all don't know who my boy Rino is, y'all need to lose my number. But to give y'all a lesson who Rino is, he's an underground rapper from Houston who's been putting out albums and mixtapes since like the early 90s. And his album Deprogrammed, which came out in 2014, has caught my attention. You know, its title is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Because Rino is a conspiracy theorist type rapper who brings up topics such as the secret society, the new world order, encrypted messages of inside jobs. And Deprogrammed is about freeing the robots of modern day ignorance before it spreads to the youth. And it's planned to deprogram and reboot each individual one by one. But as he tried to prevent this one test subject, you know, it ends up failing and it becomes more commercialized. So altogether they trap. So his plan is to stop them before it gets out of hand. Yeah, that's what we used to in everyday life. You know, we need to stop this modern day ignorance and free the robots. Oh man, I remember this song for the first time. I was about 13 years old. It was Christmas and I had the album Paper Trail because at the time I was a huge fan of T.I. I took the album, you know, played it into my CD player, and I wound up stumbling across this track. Now I'm pretty sure anyone who likes T.I. have heard of this track before. Like, it's so hype, it's so pumped. Man, this is when T.I. was at the top of his game and dared anybody to try to take his spot. I mean, I'm just saying, man, like the beat goes hard as hell, and shoot, the track is definitely something to work out to. And I think this track was also like on the soundtrack of a movie. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, man, I love T.I. Well, look who we have here, Mr. King of Pop himself. Now, I definitely remember the song when I first heard this track. You know, this is the year that Michael Jackson had passed away, and my mom had the Thriller album, and this song was playing. Now, I don't know why this track reminds me of my first love, but every time I hear this, it brings me back to my blue pill days when I was young, dumb, and full of... Pause.
Wait a minute. Pause. That took a turn. Hey, yo!
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But anyways, to this day, I never get tired of this track. My favorite part of the track is when, at the end, when MJ goes, all over, all over, all over, all over, all over, all over, baby. Woo! Oh, man, that part gets me every time. I mean, I get hyped when I hear that. Fellas, now if y'all heard this track, man, I can assure you that we all been to this situation before. You have a woman that you will give the world, the moon, the sun to, and she doesn't appreciate it because you ain't give her the stars and the cosmos and all of that other stuff. You know, now when I heard this song, I was in a toxic relationship. And how I heard about this album, you know, I remember when Gully Boy had the album. I don't know if he has it anymore, but if he does, I'll put the link on it on YouTube. But yeah, he had this album by Atmosphere, and shoot, it captivated me. You know, like it was relatable. You know, it was kind of quirky. and it was very talented as well. Now, to me, it was also dark. You know, it was also dark, fun, and a little weird. And then I heard this track, and it spoke loud to me. You know, Atmosphere loves this woman and recite all of the sheer poetry to her. And in this woman, and he gives him the shirt off his back and make all these sacrifices for her. And well, she overlooks everything, and it ultimately led him into giving up on a bad note. You know, and let me tell y'all something. Like I said before, when I heard this song, I was dating my ex, and she overlooked my sacrifices as well. So I guess that's why I could relate. I just want to say this. Rest in peace to Capital Steez, a New York prodigy. He was going to blow up in Pro Era. Man, why must the good die young? But this track is very short and it's sweet. You know, Steez shows a whole bunch of incredible lyricism, and well, and it make you feel like you're at the metro station in New York in the BK barrel. And I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of Zay's track. You know, Zay, the dude that I mentioned in a video previously. But yeah, man, the reason why I say that, because Steez was in his bag when he made this. You know, even though it was short and sweet, I really believe Steve would have been bigger than Joey because of this. You know, although Steez, he kind of kept it traditional, you know, he was still with the times, you know, as he talked about modern day issues and stuff like that. That still goes on today. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows Jill Scott by now, and whoever heard this song, like, they must have played GTA 4, or they must have heard a Jill Scott album. Who knows? But at some point, this song is exactly how I felt, man. Like, come on, like, I wanna live the rest of the world, live my life, and utilize my freedom and happiness. You know, and remember, your life is golden. Okay, yeah, it was corny, but hey, it's true, man. Take your freedom and go far, because you'll never know when you'll be stopped. Oh yes, we are now ending this video with a lyrical spiritual track from the prodigy Afro and legends such as Gift of Gab and R.A. the Rugged Man. And if you haven't heard of any of them, definitely lose my number. But anyways, I love this track because it shows everybody's flowing ability, lyrical ability, you know, from one generation to another. And I want to see more of this in hip hop, you know, two generational talents, you know, keep, you know, like working together instead of having this generational gap that we used to. Like, we need to stop all of that, man. We need to love the youngest, y'all need to love the old heads. You know, it is what it is, man. But that's all I got for right now. You know, I will be making another playlist video after this one, like I mentioned before. This is your boy Perfect Cell, and I'm Ghost.
This is Knuckles, and I'm back. I've been away for a while, but I'm back to kick some butt at Wild Canyon. I shall find all the lost pieces of the Master Emerald here. I'm gonna get those fools. They wanna play with my emeralds? They're playing with the wrong guy. Echadona, that's what I'm representing. Never seen a Mike Hogg spit like a menace. Wild Canyon.